Hello everyone and welcome to Lesson 4 of Destination Reader. I hope you're ready to carry on reading our story, The Minpins by Roald Dahl. Remember that our keywords are in red and these are very important words that you're going to be using to help you with your learning today. And any question for you to answer will be in blue, and there will also be some writing time that will be in green, which I will tell you about as the lesson goes on. Before we begin, please check that you have a copy of the story, a strategy prompt sheet, a pencil, pen, a piece of paper, or your home learning book. Please press pause and go and collect those things, and then press play, ready to start. Press pause now. Okay, let's get going. The Minpins by Roald Dahl. Now, just like yesterday, we will be continuing working on strategy number 2, which is all about asking questions. Can you remember why do good readers ask questions? Have a little think, and then say your answer out loud. And then I want you to write it down. Press play once you've finished. Press pause now. Well done, everybody. Good readers ask questions as they read because it helps them to understand what is happening in the story. Asking questions also keeps the reader interested and want to read more. Remember, just like yesterday, when we ask questions in Destination Reader, it feels a bit strange because we don't give any answers. Sometimes the story gives us the answers, as we keep reading along. Okay, vocabulary time. I'm going to say the vocabulary first, and then you are going to repeat after me. So the first word that you will hear is the word jiffy. Your turn. My turn. Jiffy. Your turn. Well done, everyone. Jiffy means a very short time or instant. The next word is carpeted. Carpeted. Excellent. Carpeted means a covering like a carpet. The last one we've got is hesitated. Hesitated. Fantastic job. Hesitated is to stop or pause because you feel uncertain or nervous. Okay, let's begin reading. Can you open up to page number 8 is where we stopped at yesterday. So page number 8. I will read and you will follow along. So make sure you press pause if you need some time to find the page, and then press play again when you're ready. Have your finger or a ruler, if you have one, ready to follow along. And just like yesterday, I will stop at different points because I have some questions to ask. Here we go. It would be easy, the devil was whispering, to climb out through that window. No one would see you. And in a jiffy, you would be in the garden. And in another jiffy, you would be through the front gate. And in yet another jiffy, you would be exploring the marvelous forest of sin all by yourself. It is a super place. Do not believe one word of what your mother says about wangdoodles and hornswogglers and snozzwanglers and vermicious nids and the terrible blood-suckling, tooth-pluckling, stone-chuckling splittler. There are no such things. And we're going to stop right there because I have got some questions. So will little Billy listen to the devil? And what does little Billy think of what the devil is saying? Let's read on. What is in there? Little Billy whispered. Wild strawberries, the devil whispered back. The whole floor of the forest is carpeted with wild strawberries, every one of them luscious and red and juicy ripe. Go and see for yourself. These were the words the devil whispered softly into little Billy's ear on that sunny summer afternoon. I've got some questions again. Is little Billy going to listen to the devil? And how will little Billy know if the devil is being truthful or not? Let's keep reading. The next moment, little Billy had opened the window and was climbing out. In a jiffy, he had dropped silently onto the flower bed below. In another jiffy, he was out through the garden gate. And yet in another jiffy, he was standing on the very edge of the great, big, dark forest of sin. And we're okay, over to you. So I've got some questions, and let's see if you do as well. Is little Billy going to enter the forest of sin? And does little Billy feel guilty about climbing out the window without his mother's permission? What questions do you have about our story so far? I want you to ask your questions out loud to yourself or to an adult or a brother or sister or your favourite cuddly bear, and then make a note of your ideas on a piece of paper or a home learning book. You're going to press pause and then press play when you're ready to carry on. Press pause now. Well done, everyone. I wonder what questions you've come up with. Let's keep reading. He had made it. He had got there. And now the forest was all his to explore. Was he nervous? What? Who said anything about being nervous? Hornswogglers? Vermicious What sort of rubbish was that? Little Billy hesitated. I've got more questions now. What will little Billy's mother do when she doesn't find him? And why is little Billy not feeling nervous anymore? What questions do you have? Ask your questions out loud, say them to yourself or to an adult, and then write them down on a piece of paper or in your home learning book. Think about what we've just read. Think about what questions you've got in your head and you want to find out if we keep reading along. I'm going to ask you to press pause once you've done that and press play again. Press pause now. Well done, everybody. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. Let's find out what happens next. I'm not nervous, he said. I'm not in the least bit nervous. Not me. Very, very slowly, he walked forward into the great forest. Giant trees were soon surrounding him on all sides, and their branches made an almost solid roof high above his head, blotting out the sky. Here and there, little shafts of sunlight shone through gaps in the roof. There was not a sound anywhere. It was like being among the dead men in an enormous, empty green cathedral. So here are my questions. Who will little Billy come across first? Will little Billy manage to come out of the forest of sin safely? What questions do you have, everyone? Ask your questions out loud and then write them down on a piece of paper or in your home learning book. I'm going to ask you to press pause and then press play when you finished. Press pause now. Fantastic job, Year 3. I wonder what questions you've come up with. Tomorrow, we get to read more, and I can't wait. And we're going to be asking more questions. If you want today, you can carry on making a list of all the questions that you have about the story that we've read so far. I am loving this book, and I hope you are too. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, so have a great day.